not sure if this is going to show up on your pod, but all right. Somebody just did a chat. All right. So our check-in today is which skeleton are you? Same as yesterday. Maybe you're feeling different from yesterday. Maybe you're feeling the same. Here's the strategy that we're using. I'm going to show you the skeletons. You're going to type your answer, but you're not going to enter it until I say, give you the countdown, which is 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to show you the skeletons. Tell me which skeleton are you? Are you skeleton number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? So type that in the chat box, and I'll give you a countdown in a moment. 3, 2, 1, go. Skeleton number 3, 4, 2. What else we got? What else we got? So 3, like super cool. 4, like, dude. 2, all right. Any other skill? Those were the 3 answers that I saw. Mac, sincere, feeling like 2. Okay. Oh, well, I'm sorry that you are feeling kind of tired and down, everybody. But here's the good news. Today is Thursday, and you don't have class tomorrow. Some of you might have speech, but you don't have class tomorrow.
Mr. Leimbek.
Yeah.
We don't have school tomorrow, but I have speech only.
Yeah. So
yeah, I have speech too.
If you have speech, Mac, Miguel, Jacob, Sincere, Gabby probably, and Kamari. So, but instead of having to do all day, you just have to maybe do 30 minutes. So that's totally doable, right?
How 30 minutes?
30 minutes. 30 minutes of your life. And
For me, it feels like less.
And that's the whole school?
If it feels like less, Jacob, that means you like have a good time and you are busy there.
Maybe.
I said, is that gonna be the the only thing that we do?
Yeah, that's all. All you need to do tomorrow is go to speech. Oh yeah, Mac. Like all right, cool. Okay, so again, if I could, what happened to George?
He left.
Yeah. All right. Again, if we could get cameras on, that would be great. I saw somebody just chatted as I switched over. Okay, so thank you for telling me which skeleton you feel like today. So our learning targets are to be able to answer comprehension questions. And then the other learning target is to write a descriptive sentence about a picture. So we'll go into some writing stuff as well. So let's talk about this answering questions. Yesterday we took some, oops, I'm sorry. Before we do that, let's go into the Ghost Boys warm up. All right, go ahead and unmute yourself if you can tell me or remember, how tall is Jerome? How tall is Jerome? Does anybody remember from listening to the text?
5 foot something.
5 foot even. He's just 5 feet tall. So how, by the way, do any of you know how tall you are?
I'm 5'2" or 5'3".
Okay, so you're just a little bit bigger than Jerome. Jacob, do you know how tall you are?
I'm 5'5".
You're 5'5".
5.
So you're almost as tall as me here.
No, I'm like 5'2", 5'3".
He grew.
How do you know?
Because I've talked to his mom. He's tall, and then so Jerome is 5 foot and 90 pounds. So that's not very big. 5 foot and 90 pounds is not very big. And so the reason that they're asking this is because the police officer just said that he was big, that he shot Jerome because he was big and scary. Well, let's just say for a second that Mac is the size of Jerome. I'm gonna guess that Mac is. Do you think that in person Mac would be big and scary?
No.
No, right?
Miguel lo tienen eating tortilla con queso.
Yeah, he's eating quesadillo.
Quesadilla, no quesadilla.
I don't know. I know. So that is why the lawyer asks about the Jerome's size. Now, if we go to the Nearpod, the next slide is, Hoda, what's all this courtroom lingo, right? So if you notice in that little exchange, the lawyer asks a question, and then the other lawyer says, objection, Your Honor. Have you watched television and you've seen courtrooms where that happens?
Once,
right? So sometimes it's helpful to know what that means. And when one lawyer says, objection, what do you think he's saying? What do you think that lawyer is saying?
I know, but I'm gonna wait for someone.
Okay.
I think I know.
Es que no era tanto poder.
Could you say that again one more time, Mac?
También.
The lawyer says, objection. What does the word objection mean?
Agree.
Oh, try again.
Disagree.
Yes. So if one lawyer says objection, what that lawyer is saying is, I disagree with the way the other lawyer asked the question or what he asked. So the lawyer says objection. Now it is the judge's turn, and this is why judges are important. The judge can say two things. The judge can either say sustained, which means the lawyer
is right.
The lawyer who objected is right, and so the lawyer asking questions has to change his question, or he has to change. He has to change what he said. So if the judge says sustained, the other lawyer has to change what he said. If the judge says overruled, it means that the other lawyer can just continue on as he was. So especially if you watch a lot of television and if you watch courtroom, anytime there's a courtroom, there's almost always a moment where one lawyer will say objection, and then the judge has to answer.
I disagree. Doing homework.
That's right. I could say, I'll be giving homework, and Miguel can say objection, and then I could say
nothing.
Sustained. All right. So, I didn't put the other ones on there.
In the text.
All right. So, the other question that we had from Ghost Boys is, where is the ghost boy sitting in the courtroom? Where is the ghost boy in the courtroom sitting? Does anybody remember?
I know. I think I know.
Miguel, go.
Let Mac.
Mac? Oh, I'm sorry. I've got.
Sitting next to the father?
He's not. The ghost boy is not sitting next to his father. The ghost boy is sitting next to who? Good. Almost. Mac.
Shane.
His friend. Yes. Which is? Does anybody remember her name?
I know.
Yes. It's it. Good job, sincere Sarah. The girl's name is Sarah, and she is kind of Jerome's friend and this ghost boy's friend.
Why can she see Jerome?
I don't know. That's actually we will have to continue to read and find out. We'll find that out next week. But it's a good question.
They're all dead, and he's the only one alive.
Oh, you're thinking like maybe there's some sort of twist where everybody's dead and only he's alive? That's
Yeah.
wow. Okay, that's very deep. Okay.
The other way around.
It's the other way around?
Yeah, everyone is dead, and X he's alive.
Yeah, that would be a very interesting twist. So we'll have to see. Okay, the last question on the Ghost Boys warm-up was, does anybody remember why they all decide to leave the courtroom? They all get up and they start leaving the courtroom. Why did they decide to go out of the courtroom?
Lunch.
It was lunchtime. Yes, good. So we are going to go ahead and look at answering comprehension questions. You all did a good job of that. I'll look over your answers a little more closely. So I'm going to read you a very, very I was going to go over the notes, but I forgot my bag that had the notes in them and also the document camera. That's sitting at home with the bunny. So the bunny is probably reading over or eating the notes, and I don't have them with me. So if you have your notebook and you want to look at your notes from yesterday, which was October 14th.
What happened to your notebook?
My notebook is at home.
Oh, you're in that school. I forgot.
Yeah, I put it in a bag to bring with me to school, but I'm not used to carrying that bag with me, so I completely forgot it. I think
you used to carry your food bag.
And
what do you have, a cooler? What's in the cooler?
That's where my lunch is.
And what's in the bag?
That was my breakfast.
That had to be the other way around.
No, my lunch is cold. It's like stuff that I have to heat up in the microwave. Okay, moving on. So I just lost my train of thought. Here we go. All right. So yesterday we talked about answering two different kinds of questions.
Hi.
Adrian, you made it.
He's sleeping.
Sorry.
I saw that you answered the warm-up questions. So
Yeah.
What do you do your work and after when you do your work you log in?
I don't know.
I'm just happy to see you. How are you doing today?
Sleepy?
Very sleepy.
Yes. All right. Well, by
You're
the
like
way,
number 2.
if you're laying down, then it makes you even sleepier. You should get
No.
Huh?
Because the blood is going to your stomach.
Fine, I'll get up.
But don't turn off your camera.
Yeah, we'll leave your camera on so that I know what's going on with you. So that if you doze off, I can.
You know when he leaves.
Oh, you're sitting up. Okay.
It's because I'm in my sister's room with my dad.
Okay.
That's a stick line.
All right. So
her room is lame.
So we are going to be doing Kahoot in a little bit. So just as a heads up, we're going to do Kahoot. All right. So yesterday we took notes about what questions, and if I ask you, who questions. If I'm asking you who, what am I asking for? The name of a.
Like example, like you or.
If I ask who.
He.
Then you're going to look for a name, right? A person. Who? The answer is going to be a person. If I ask you a where question, I'm going to asking you about a what?
The place.
The place.
A place, right? So if I'm asking you who, you're going to look for a person.
Yeah, person.
If I ask you where, you're going to look for a place. Okay?
Person, place, or thing?
No, person, who is a person? Where is a place? Okay? So let's look at the Nearpod question, and then I'm going to ask you to actually write in an answer. I'm going to ask you to type in an answer. You should be able to find the answer in the text. I'm going to read this to you, and then I'll start the activity because then you'll have 1 minute to finish the activity. All right.
Un minuto?
Go ahead and mute everybody, please. All right. John had to go to the grocery store. He had to buy milk and eggs. To make sure he didn't forget anything, he made a list. So the question is, who went to the store? Who went to the store? Go ahead and type in your answer. You have 53 seconds left to do this. Who went to the store? All right, thank you, Mac. You got the answer in. Sincere, you got the answer in. Great job. Thank you. Okay, Jacob, thank you for answering in a complete sentence. I appreciate that, although a one-word answer would have been fine. 6 seconds. Miguel, you got it in. Good job. All right, thank you for everybody who participated. So the answer was John. Remember, John, who went to the store? John went to the store, and John is a person because the question was who went to the store. I'm going to read you the next question. Where did John go? You have 1 minute to go ahead and type in your answer. You can make it very simple. Where did John go? You can look at the text. See if you can find the answer. John had to go to the grocery store. He had to buy milk and eggs. To make sure he didn't forget anything, he made a list. Question, where did John go? All right. Got about 21 seconds to finish finding the answer. See if you can at least figure out what letter it might begin with and find it and type it. And thank you for participating. For the people that got Adrian and Miguel and Gabby, Jacob, and Mac. Nice. Sincere. Excellent. Good job. So yeah, he went to the store. He went to the store. All right. So we got a new piece of reading. Oops, I forgot to put a timer on this one. Let me read it, and then you can answer it.
COVID-19 is
Go for it. Who's reading?
no one.
Okay. Jacob, do you want to read it?
Sure.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you. Go ahead and read it.
COVID-19 is a virus that most often infects people when they breathe. It is especially dangerous for older people with underlying health conditions If people have difficulty breathing, they should go to the hospital.
Great.
Question: Who is COVID-19 especially dangerous for?
Right. So you heard it. Great job. Thank you very much, Jacob. So who is COVID-19 especially dangerous for? And since I forgot to put a timer on the activity itself, I'm going to time you old school with my timer. You've got 38 seconds left to type in an answer. Who is COVID-19 most dangerous for? Who? There's two answers. I'm just looking for one of them. You have 17 seconds to get an answer in.
Mr. Leimbek, where'd Gabby go?
I don't know. I'm looking at the Nearpod, so I don't have a split screen. All right. Wow, people have gotten progressively more comfortable as Miguel's all tucked in, ready for bed. Okay, Gabby's back. All right, so yeah, the answer was older people, or excellent. Older people is who the answer is. Question number 2. Where should someone go if they have difficulty breathing? Where should someone go if they can't breathe? I'll give you 1 minute to see if you can find the answer in the text. All right. Thank you, Jacob, for being so quick. So where? Remember, when I'm asking for where, I'm asking for a place.
Mr. Leimbek, it works.
Yeah, it works. Okay, I got Adrian, Gabby, thanks for your answer. Kamari, you got your answer in. Jacob, you got your answer in. Just waiting for Max, Sincere, and Miguel. Oh, Miguel recorded his answer because apparently I turned that on. Good job, Sincere. About 7 seconds, Mac. See if you can get it in.
I did both.
All right. So the answer was a hospital, right? They should go to the hospital, and it's right there on, I don't know if you can see when I highlight, but it's the hospital. All right. So we're not going to do the writing. We're going to go to, if we get a chance, we're going to do one more writing exercise. If not, it'll be your homework. But go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because we are going to Kahoot. I'm going to turn off the recording because.
Why are you gonna turn it off?
My mentor doesn't want to watch us play Kahoot.
Who's your mentor?
So I'm back in school to get a different credential.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a woman from